you wake up in the morning and every day is exactly the same. And then I felt that, actually, I don't want that. And then I decided to move to different kinds of jobs, and that's when I joined ICL. I think, it's leadership starts to become an intuitive experience. It's not something you necessarily get trained for. I'm a big believer in on-the-job training. And so, one of the ways that I learned to lead, or learn things that were different from my education, i.e. understanding finance, understanding situational leadership, understanding when to guide, when to control, when to be decisive, and when to listen as leaders, I realized that I must rotate my jobs a lot. So if you go back to my career, I've been in product management, I've been in strategy, I've been in competitive intelligence, I've been in mergers and acquisitions, I've been a technology director for some time, I've been the head of a large customer, I've been a sales head, I've been responsible for strategy, I've been managing both large customers but also a large region such as Asia Pacific, then managing a large business unit. So to me, there was one mantra. Every time that I feel I'm getting stale, I feel that I'm getting into a comfort zone, i.e. things are too easy, I needed to change. So then I would take myself out of the comfort zone, change my role, change my country of location so that I can learn more. And I've done that over Nokia, so I've lived in 7 or 8 countries. Every time you move a country and you move your job at the same time, you are putting yourself in a very uncomfortable situation. You put yourself out of a comfort zone. And that's when you learn the most. Every time you're out of your comfort zone, you learn the most. Your back's against the wall, there's pressure on you, you learn the most. And that's how I learned leadership. So I think the formative leadership experience was one day in India when I was the head of, when I was a product manager for microwave cellular transmission business. We were about 20, 25 of us, so I was one of the product managers. We had about 25 product managers, and then one day I had to become the head of that unit. So we were all peers, friends, colleagues, and then of course one day you step up to be the head and become their boss. And that was my first intuitive experience. How am I going to manage with this situation? And what I learned is just be yourself. Just be natural. You will learn leadership. And I learned to be a situational leader, friend at times, guide at other times, and pretty tough at other times as well. So I think for me, take yourself out of the comfort zone, continue to learn. Learning never stops. If I can ask you one thing, if there's one thing you remember at the end of this session, commit yourself to lifelong learning. And it does not have to be institutional learning. Do your masters, do a PhD, MBA, whatever, but even after that, continue to learn, value curiosity over clarity. Things are not that clear in the world. They're always going to be fuzzy, especially in the world of technology. And everything's going to be a lot about technology. I don't know if you read the book Singularity is Near. Try to find the time after your exams to read it. But it talks about, Ray Kurzweil says that in the next 100 years, we are probably going to witness about 20,000 years worth of technology evolution. 20,000 years, because there are so many trends, such as virtual reality, deep learning, augmented intelligence, artificial intelligence, that are going to be fundamentally revolutionary. So commit yourself to lifelong learning.